They said moving into a peaceful neighborhood would be the best decision of our lives. But no one warned us about the HOA president from hell. Within a week of moving in, we received our first violation notice for parking half an inch over the sidewalk. I thought it was just protocol. I politely apologized and moved the car, but it didn't stop there. Every morning she would walk past our house, phone in hand, taking photos of the smallest things, our porch light bulb being a slightly different shade, a garden gnome on the lawn, even our trash bins being brought in. Too late. It was like she had made it her mission to make our lives miserable. Then came the threats. It started with letters. Fix this or face fines. Violation will lead to court action. My wife was pregnant at the time, and the stress was already too much. We tried to stay quiet, keep to ourselves, follow every rule, every absurd policy. But no matter how hard we tried, a new complaint would always find its way to our mailbox. One evening, I got home from work and saw her standing in our front yard, yelling at my wife, who was 8 months pregnant, over a wind chime. A wind chime. She said it violated aesthetic harmony. That was the moment something inside me snapped. I calmly walked over, stood between them, and told her to leave our property. She laughed in my face and said, "People like you don't belong in this neighborhood." People like me. We knew what she meant. I filed a formal complaint with the HOA board. They dismissed it. Turns out she wasn't just the president, she was the HOA. She'd changed the rules, bullied the board, and had full control. I dug deeper and discovered she'd been running the HOA like her personal empire for over 10 years. And in that time, dozens of families had either sold their homes out of frustration or been fined into submission. That's when I decided to fight back. I contacted those families. Some had moved across the state, some were still bitter. But every single one had a story and proof. I compiled it all. Recordings, photos, legal letters. Then I hired a lawyer and went to the media. Local news picked it up, then a housing rights group, and soon enough our quiet little neighborhood was on every social feed in the country. The public pressure forced the HOA board to investigate. Turns out she had been misusing funds, charging fake fees, using HOA money for personal expenses, and even threatening homeowners with fake legal notices. It all came crashing down. She was removed from her position. A full audit followed, and within weeks the entire board was replaced. Today, the neighborhood is peaceful, the rules are fair, and the wind chime still rings every morning outside our window. Funny how something so small could trigger something so big.